Hi everyone, my name is Jen and this is Bees Has a Plants, where we talk about all things houseplants and home design. Welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing another plant transformation video. You guys really seem to love the last one I did, where I took my philodendron micans that was just like struggling a little bit and I gave it some plant love and some care, and I transferred it from soil to LECA, and then I also put it on a moss pole. I'm happy to report it's doing very well. It loves that moss pole and it's looking so much better already, and I have another plant that's kind of struggling, so I thought I would do the same. So this is my Syngonium podophyllum albo variegata. You might have seen the unboxing video I did of this probably a few months ago. I got it from Steve's Leaves. Ever since then it's been doing okay, but it hasn't been doing great. Take a closer look. You'll see a lot of yellow leaves, a lot of dying leaves, and a lot of leaves that like are in the middle of the plant and are doing not so hot. And I think the culprit of that is that it's in this itty bitty 3-inch pot, and look how big the plant is. I've been watering this basically like twice a week, which is way more than I water all my other plants, and it's been drying out within like a day and a half, 2 days. So I think it's time for a pot size upgrade. I'm also going to be transferring this plant into LECA. You'll probably know that I've been like super into LECA lately. For me, because my collection isn't like huge, I find that LECA is actually more time efficient than soil plants because the different soil mixtures and etc. I might not be watering all of my soil plants on the same day, versus all of my LECA plants I can go just top up all of them on one day of the week, and so I've been really loving it, and all the plants I transferred to LECA are thriving, so I'm going to definitely be transferring this one into LECA as well. So I recently got this pot from Amazon. It is a 6-inch clear orchid pot. I usually have another pot that I link in all of my descriptions, which is this one, and this is my tried and true. I love this pot, but I just wanted to try a different style because this one has some vertical slits, but I already don't like this as much as I like my other ones, so I'm not gonna link these ones, I'm gonna link the other ones. This one is just a tiny bit too big to fit into most pot size that are advertised as 6-inch pots, but I did find that it fits into this one pot I have, and this is the IKEA Gravis pot. It does fit into this one perfectly, so that is what we will be transferring the Syngonium into. Okay, if I was repotting this plant and upsizing it with soil still, like if I was going from soil to soil, I wouldn't necessarily go from a 3-inch pot to a 6-inch pot. I think that might be too much of a size transition. Usually it's recommended that you only go up 1 to 2 inches in diameter for every repot, but because it's LECA, I think it'll be okay. The reason that most people don't recommend that you upsize that quickly is because soil is very moisture retentive, and if the soil isn't drying out in time, it can lead to a lot of root rot. But because LECA doesn't really work in the same way, I think we'll be okay. Alright, so I'm going to change the camera angle and the setup a little bit, and then we'll get into it. Okay, so I ignored the paint on my table. I dripped some paint on it when I was doing my brick wall, and I haven't decided that if I'm going to give this table another coat of fresh white paint, or if I'm going to paint it black. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts on that are below. Okay, so I have my very handy dandy party tray, which I use to catch dirt. Alright, that came out very easily. Honestly, not as root bound as I thought it would be. So okay, so the roots look very good and healthy. So what I'm gonna do now is go to the sink and run these roots underwater and just try to get off as much dirt as possible. Also gonna take off all these yellow and ugly leaves. Okay, so this is what the root situation looks like now, post rubbing it in the sink. I mainly focused on these like big, thick roots. Really took the time to scrape off any dirt with my fingernails. As for like these smaller ones, it's really hard to scrape dirt off of them without just like breaking them off. So if they have a little bit of dirt left on them, it'll be fine. They will likely shed off once you've transferred into LECA for a while, but that's fine. It's really normal for roots to shed after you transferred. As long as the plant is growing new roots, it's generally totally fine for there to be some root shed. Definitely not as much roots on this plant as I thought there would be, but all the roots look pretty healthy. Okay, so really important next part is putting it on paper towel and blotting it dry. You can even let the plant sit here for maybe like 30 minutes to an hour to make sure that it's really, really dry. I don't know why this makes a difference, but it really does make a difference. Okay, so it's been like 10 minutes. Just scroll on TikTok for a while, and I think we are ready to transfer this baby. Okay, so this is pre-wash LECA. I let it soak outside in hot water for about 2 hours. I didn't really notice a big difference when I let it soak for overnight, so I just did 2 hours and I'm gonna go with it. This is the pot that I showed you earlier, so let's put a little bit in first. Okay, so I put the LECA up to about the 1/3 level. Just plop them in. And now we backfill. Switcheroo. Okay, cute. Okay, let's go to the bathroom. Okay, so we're in the bathroom now. I'm quickly going to run this LECA under running water for a little bit. Okay, fill up my watering can. And then I'm going to put in 1 drop of Super Thrive into the watering can. Okay, now I'm going to evenly water it. checking. I'd say a touch more water. Okay, that's about 1/3 of the container full of water. Just gently place that in. And there we go. All done.